Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Gonna read through the full article. There's a link in the description, but before I do, I'll give you a bit of an overview for those that just want to stick around for a little while. The headline gives us the bulk of the story here. Michigan mom accused of starving 3-month-old daughter to death, and the mom, the accused, has rejected a plea deal. So she claims she's innocent. She won't take any plea deal that's offered to her because she claims she's innocent. She being the mother, Shantavia Hayden, and the 3-month-old daughter being Amira Hayden. So we'll look through the details more thoroughly, but Amira died due to starvation, malnutrition, and the mother here was the guardian, the primary guardian. So, I'll throw in some speculation here. My speculation is, as a layman, that she's guilty. She's guilty. The child, the 3-month-old girl, died of starvation, of malnutrition, whilst the mother was the guardian. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but my speculation would be such that I can only assume that she is going to be found guilty, or she may be found guilty. But she's insisted she will not accept a plea deal. She was offered a plea deal which could have given her a 10-year sentence. And without the plea deal, if she's found guilty, the sentence will be rightfully a lot higher than that. 10 years for admitting to kill her own child, that's too short of a time. That's too short of a time. I don't know if I support plea deals being offered that present such a short period of time in regards to the murder of a child. But let's have a look at the details more thoroughly. A mother in Michigan has denied being responsible for killing her infant child, whom authorities say was starved to death in 2020. In asserting her innocence, the 29-year-old defendant turned down a plea offer that could have landed her a 10-year sentence, and then she fired her court-appointed lawyer. Appearing in Macomb County Circuit Court on Thursday, this alleged scumbag, Shantavia Hayden, formally entered a plea of not guilty to one count of second-degree murder in the death of her 3-month-old daughter, Amira Hayden. Hayden, the mother, entered her not guilty plea during a pre-trial Zoom hearing before the judge, during which she also said that she wanted to fire her court-appointed defense attorney. The alleged scumbag also pleaded not guilty to one count of second-degree child abuse. The court-appointed defense attorney, who appeared in person for the proceeding, reportedly told the court that attorneys with the Macomb County Prosecutor's Office had approached him with a prospective plea agreement to serve 10 years in prison in exchange for the alleged scumbag pleading guilty. The alleged scumbag reportedly rejected the offer, telling the judge that pleading guilty was out of the question. Here's a quote from the alleged scumbag. "I'm not taking no plea, so y'all can stop coming at me with a plea deal because I'm not accepting it. I'm not pleading guilty to no murder because I did not harm my child." You see, I mean, I'm just interjecting on the article here. This scumbag, alleged scumbag, is saying she did not harm her child. Well, the evidence seems to be against that, in my opinion. The evidence is such that Amira Hayden, the 3-month-old, died of starvation. So, Shantavia, how the fuck do you explain that? How can you not be responsible for her death, for harming your own 3-month-old daughter, when the coroner, the medical examiners are saying, based on actual evidence, that she died of malnutrition? She starved to death. That's your responsibility, you dumb fucking alleged scumbag. So we'll go back to the article. So the article gives us a little bit more information in regards to the death of Amira. The alleged scumbag, the mother, at approximately 5:26 a.m. on October the 11th, 2020, reportedly brought an unresponsive Amira Hayden to the Children's Hospital of Michigan in Detroit for treatment. Doctors attempted to resuscitate the infant but were unsuccessful. Amira, the 3-month-old, was reportedly pronounced dead at 5:39, only 13 minutes after arriving at the facility. An autopsy conducted by the Wayne County Medical Examiner's Office reportedly determined that Amira died due to malnutrition. Officers with the Wayne County Police Department opened an investigation into Amira's death. During an interview with investigators, the mother, the alleged scumbag, reportedly said that she and her infant daughter had been living at her sister's home just north of 8 Mile Road in Detroit. The day before Amira's death, the suspect reportedly told police that she rented a room at a local inn and went there with her kids in order to give her sister a break. The alleged scumbag mother was reportedly planning to stay at the hotel for a couple of days, but the trip was cut short by Amira's tragic death. The alleged scumbag, the mother, Hayden, was taken into custody on October the 23rd, 2020, and charged with killing Amira. She has remained in detention at the Macomb County Jail since her arrest on a bond of $1 million. So that's really some information in regards to the shameful death of this alleged scumbag Shantavia Hayden's 3-month-old daughter, Amira Hayden, who, according to the medical examiner's office, died due to starvation, malnutrition. So I'm glad that she was caught very quickly. I'm glad that she has $1 million bond. And I mean, I'm not glad that she was offered this plea deal. As I say, if she had accepted that, she would get only 10 years in jail for starving her child to death. That's not good enough. But I'm going to say, somewhat thankfully, she has rejected that plea deal. So she's going to face a judge, and I can't see how she's going to get out of this, personally, as a layman. Sheer speculation on my part. But, the medical examiner's office is saying the little girl died of starvation. So how the fuck is the mother, who was the guardian, going to be able to avoid responsibility for that? I just can't see it happening. But there we go. Let's hope the trial goes ahead. Justice is served. Does Michigan... Well, I don't know if Michigan has the death penalty. I guess it's kind of a moot point, seeing as the prosecution was happy to offer a plea deal. But no, there's no death penalty in Michigan. It's been banned since 1963, unfortunately.